left no ground today. Take to the sky, yeah, we burn. No coming back, no return. Rock and roll under our wings. Feel the freedom here at sea. The engines roar, echoes in time. City lights look so divine. From up here, no worries found. Only freedom in this sound. Take to the sky, yeah, we burn. No coming back, no return. Rock and roll under our wings. Feel the freedom here at sea. Take to the sky, yeah, we burn. Yeah, we burn. No, we burn. No coming back, no return. Back, no return. Rock and roll, return. Rock and roll, no return.
All right, we're here for another awesome Tuesday. Welcome in everybody to FPV Your World. Tonight we are doing a community spotlight, like every month, continuous. We're gonna do once a month. We're gonna pick a pilot and bring them in. We used to do it every week, and it was pretty tough. So organizing all that stuff and everything, we've changed the layout a little bit. But welcome to tonight's The NAPPY Show. Hope you guys are all doing great. Thank you all for being here, everybody in the chat. Mr. Danzilla, my friend, come on in. How are you doing, sir?
Hey everybody, how's it going? Good to see you. I wish I had so cool sunglasses like that. Do they hurt your eyes?
A little bit. Well, they're a little bit blind. I can't see perfectly through them. Yeah. Well, how was your week? I know the sun's been shining.
Greetings from the... No, sun's been shining. Well, it came out a couple of times. Had some family shit on the weekend, but I've been swamped by work, so I haven't done much but sit here on my ass and work. But yeah, I got 2 sunny days coming up. Get ready for my 1 kilometer challenge.
Wow, that's
so
awesome.
Yeah, I got that all planned out now, and yeah, I've been checking out Google Maps where I can do a nice kilometer near me. So yeah,
very cool. You got anything
all ready
you
to
can
go.
show us that would be kind of a teaser to it, or?
Oh no, it's top secret, man. Top secret. Top secret.
Awesome. That's all right. Okay, cool. So I don't know if you guys seen, but I put my 1 kilometer edit up there. Cheers, Nappy. 199. We're gonna bring him in very quick here. We're just
Hey.
gonna show off a couple things. I've been working pretty hard on doing some 3.5-inch flying with the 3D mode, as a lot of people have been checking out. We go into how did I do that? I have to go through. Let's see here. Video plays. So I've been ripping around at the old trees location. So that was bebop and rocksteady type classes. So yeah, I've been going back out to this trees location, practicing 3D mode, and then also trying getting the gaps and stuff like that. So it's been a little bit of a challenge. I think there was, I think in this video I did a gap with it. I can't remember exactly where, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. Shout out to Zoe once again for these props. I'm testing prototype props right now on the 3.5-inch and the 5-inch. Magnificent. They feel a lot more like butter than anything I've ever tried. But yeah, so I'm working on putting a little video together again of some 3D mode, but a little bit more intriguing than just this. I think I might go through again. No, it's just learning basic 180 spins as well too. It's definitely a game changer. But, yeah, so something to look forward to. Yeah,
I want to see you go from upside down like that. I want to see you going from upside down to like, do like an inverted power loop where you go up and over and then upside down again.
Yeah, heck yeah. Once my mind like wraps around that concept, I'll definitely be doing that. The other thing I've been working on is the second generation of this little wing guy that everybody's been working on. So this is one of the little foam planes that Lemon made and helped design with the new beta flight, but instead this one is just an ELRS receiver. I taped it up, but it's basically one of those PWM 5-channel. So you get the 2 motors, a servo, and a back servo on the back for your elevation. Yeah, so I just got that thing set up. The glue is setting, and we'll be good. I'm gonna put on the little flaps on this. 100%. That's what we've been doing. It starts off as a glider, a little foam glider you can buy from this dollar store or from Amazon. You buy them in packages of like 3 or 4 or whatever. And what you do is you take off the top. You gotta take off this top, right? And then you pop off this little bearing. There's 2 little bearing in there, and that gives it like a little bit of like weight to it. Not bearing, ball bearing. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we've been doing, right? So you take that apart, and then you just inject all the parts, and I put in the battery in the bottom and everything, right? So, but yeah, it's the second time. The first time was a little bit of a screw up and crash, but it was a lot of fun. So
I gotta get my big plane flying now that that's the other exciting week. The ice on my lake went out yesterday or the day before. Finally, there was like one day there was covered in ice. The next day it's open water. It's pretty funny how fast it goes. But yeah, my lake is water now, so I can get the seaplane out to start to get that thing off the ground.
The seaplane would be a lot of fun. I definitely use that for one of the challenges coming up. I think that'd be
it's good. It's gonna be, yeah. She's a big girl. Yeah, what is she, like 1300 millimeter wingspan?
Oh wow.
Yeah, 2 motors. Yeah.
Is it all foam?
Yeah, it's the Sea Duck from.
Oh, it's not foam. It's the one you're 3D printing.
No,
right?
it's the board. Oh. No, it's board. It's the foam board.
Okay.
It's the flight test kit. You get the foam board all pre-cut, and you got to fold it and glue it all, and
that's okay. Yeah. I was gonna say if it's heavy 3D printed, I'd be worried for you.
Foam board, yeah.
Yeah, foam board will float anyway, even if it
it's all foam board. I have it all painted up, cyan and magenta. I did a pretty cool like pink and blue color scheme on it. So yeah, I got to do a few touch-ups on the color job, but yeah.
Right.
All I have to do is put the props on and technically drop it in the water, and I should be able to start because I had it running on the bench before I painted it. So, but it's been a couple of months now. So,
Very cool. Well, I love all the projects, and
it seemed to work on the bench. Like as far as I could tell, all the controls were going in the right direction, and the motors were spinning in the right direction, and because it's got the differential steering too, right? With the motors, it doesn't have a yaw on the tail,
right,
like your glider.
Yeah.
So
well, just add another servo.
that was fun to set up. Yeah,
Have all
I'm
the
so bad.
servos.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm so bad. It made me realize how much I don't understand setting up channels and all that shit in like Edge TX and like the controller, like all that PWM stuff and servos. I really don't know. I got lucky that I kind of plugged it in and I messed around with some settings and all of a sudden it worked.
Yeah. It's not
So,
super
yeah, but
overcomplicated.
it's a pain in the
It's
ass.
when you start to do like different mixes and special functions. That's when
Yeah.
the stuff gets tough. But,
Yeah, I was lucky I found a tutorial for the plane because those mixes and special functions with the motors being your yaw, right? So you got to be able to set that up.
Yeah, 100%.
But flight test is pretty good. Flight test is pretty good. You follow through their thing, and it kind of made sense, even though they weren't using the same controller firmware. I think, if I remember correctly. The terms are basically the same, mixes and this, that, the other thing. I just fudged my way through it and got it to work.
Yeah, of course. Well,
I could never tell anybody else how to do it. It's like, hey, it works.
We'll probably do a video of it fairly soon because
yeah.
I keep building these little things, and there's a lot of people starting to get into the wing community. So it'd be super rad to get people involved in it.
Yeah,
There's a
I'll
lot of
definitely be sharing the
engagement
videos when I get the C-Duck up. Yeah.
All right.
Once I get the C-Duck up, I'm gonna start. I'll start line of sight, but then go to FPV on it once I get it flying.
Yeah, hell yeah, of course, for sure. Without further ado, I'm going to play this quick little video, then we're going to bring in our friend Mr.
Adieu.
Adieu. Oh,
I've got all kinds of adieu.
Where is it? I scrolled the wrong way.
You did.
All right. Come on, let me do it properly this time. Here it is. Share. Ba-dum-bum-bum. I think we see it now.
What's that? What you got? Ooh.
Welcome in, sir. You're basically, I didn't realize this was you. Hang on a second. Nappy should be saying this stuff. I didn't realize this video was an intro. I was hoping it was flight, and then you could talk. How you doing, Nappy? Good to have you on, brother. Sorry about the beginning there. Let me just unshare for a second. Fuck, what a shit show. Welcome in, brother. How you doing? Good. Thank you very much for coming in. It's been one pilot that I've always wanted to come in here and show us. So. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it, or do you want us just to play it? I mean, it's 6 minutes, but I mean, you're welcome to share it. What do you guys say, Danzilla? Oh, sorry about that, friends. I
Sorry
should
to
be
interrupt,
better
but it was
now.
worth
Is that my fault?
Nope, that was me. I didn't switch
all
the
good.
audio when I brought you in. Sorry about that. Let's start again. So, what got you into the
Hey,
hobby?
Nappy, how's it going?
Sorry, friends.
All right, take two will be better than take one for sure. Um, I had like my first FPV drone was an Emax Nighthawk, but I didn't have goggles because at the time they were really expensive. Well, now they're really expensive again, but that's beside the point. But I couldn't get it to fly right, and I couldn't get good range on it. But I was into RC cars, and I was shopping for RC car parts at A Main Hobbies, and I saw one S brushed Inductrix, and it had like the goggles and like a cheap controller, and I got that, and I flew that all winter in my house pretty much. My first flight, I tried to fly outside, and it was too windy, and it took it down the street, and I broke props. I didn't have props, and I had to wait like 2 weeks to get more props. So my first FPV flight was about 5 seconds, and then 2 weeks later, I got
Nice.
props in. And then I flew that all winter.
That's
Then
funny.
once spring came, when spring came along, I got a 3-inch. I can't remember what it was called. But then that summer, I got a bind and fly 5-inch, and then just one thing led to another. Now I'm where I'm at now.
Yeah, now you're broke and have lots of drones.
Yeah. About that summer, my first summer in, I started finding more people. Like I didn't realize that there was Facebook groups and like a bunch. Like I started watching YouTube videos, and then that's when I started really finding out about stuff.
Yeah, the community is a big
Like my
help in
first-
this, man.
Yeah, like the first time I had problems setting something up, I actually called Spectrum on the phone, and they helped me like bind my controller, which sounds crazy to say. That makes me sound like I've been into FPV for 20 years or something. But
Yeah.
like there was a number on the back of the box. I called them, and they're like, "Yeah, you got to do this, this, and this." And I was like, "Cool, thanks."
Right. That's fucking crazy. Well, like, you do, like, I've seen you do a lot of different stuff on your channel. Like, I mean, have you ever even got into doing wings? I didn't see wings on there. What else? Like, I guess my question is what haven't you done that you want to get into? Is there anything in the RC space that you haven't dabbled into? Because it seems like
I
you
actually
have.
do have a wing.
Okay,
I actually do have a wing, and it's like 90%. It's probably 90% ready to go. It was funny. Danzel was talking about setting up the receiver and radio and stuff because when I got to that part of the wing, I was like, "Oh, I'll figure this out later," and that was like 2 years ago. So I haven't like jumped into that part yet. But I want to get it going. Like I need to get it going. I want to. As far as stuff I want to do, man, I want to go to cooler spots as like everybody probably wants to do.
Yeah.
Want to go to more events. Like I haven't really been to like a big event. I've been to like big like whoop races and stuff like that, but I've never really been to like a big freestyle event. I've been to like a meetup a few times, but nothing like. I want to go like Beast of the East this summer.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick. West Coast Throwdown, I hear, is always a big event too. I've always wanted to go to that. Yeah. It's like, for me, it's right across the border for me. But I seen you were also doing flying a race through the Air Force Museum. That was pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have that every year. That's about 20, 30 miles away from my house, and it started. I think this year was the 6th year. I've been to two of them now. It started out, it was real small, and then now they got 64 people, and it like sells out. And like I think this year it was less than 15 minutes.
Wow.
So it's a people come from like everywhere. There's like people from Florida. I think somebody came from the UK this year. I think I saw Hypnos in the chat. I think he said there was one guy there from the
Yep.
UK racing, which that's crazy.
And you're wearing your Hypnos shirt. I noticed that too.
Yeah.
I think he's following you.
Well, actually, Hypnos. I don't know if you guys are sub to him, but he's his goal is 650 subs. And he's going to give away a Hummingbird
I'll have to get a
V4
link.
when he reaches that. So that's why I'm wearing my Hypnos shirt. So you guys go check him out. I think he was in the chat.
Guys, in there, I'm gonna pull up his. He's got 625. Now he's got 626.
There you go.
He's getting there.
Yeah, drop that link in the chat for sure.
I will.
Also, let's play a
Here
couple
it comes.
videos here while we have Nappy on here for a bit. Let's throw on this really awesome video.
24 Hypnos. I just subbed.
There you go. All right, I think that shows. Yeah, that's fine.
I need to look at the chat.
Everybody go subscribe to Hypnos.
I think I need to do is.
This place is really cool to fly. They freaking locked the gate on me like it was open for like 6 months, and now they have now the gate's closed. Like every time I went to go fly there, I'm like, I bet the gate's closed, and it never was. And then like probably about a month ago, I went to fly and the gate's shut and locked.
Bummer. That sucks.
Everyone's flying these little
I love
banjos.
it.
I love it. This is a great spot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got a quarry near my house, but
Oh,
I never
every
knew
place
this
is
much
quarry.
amount of equipment.
The equipment's the key.
Yeah, well, it's got like diggers and trucks and stuff, but it doesn't have this big machine.
yeah. Like I think I flew there 4 times, and like I couldn't believe it was unlocked. Like there's trucks sitting there, and I'm like somebody will say something to me, and like I don't know if they didn't care or if they never saw me.
Yeah.
Or they just think you're just a bug flying
But
through
it
the sky.
You know,
Just go make friends
it
with
was
the
really cold. Like
foreman.
yeah, I actually drove by there today, and there was like 3 or 4 cars there, and it was like 7 o'clock at night. I don't know what they were doing. They wasn't running. What's up, MFR?
Yeah, good to see everybody in the chat. MFR, legend. As you guys might know, there is a Polymaker giveaway right now happening. It happens in 35 minutes from now in the FPV World Discord. All you have to do is click on the little celebrate icon on the bottom there in Discord giveaways. It is in the which channel is that in? That is in the community one, I believe. Yeah. Community tab, Discord giveaways, Playmaker giveaway in 30 minutes.
I just got a big box from Polymaker for like 6 rolls.
Fuck yeah, there we go.
Pan chroma.
Every week we do a Playmaker giveaway in the Discord. Very cool. I love these kind of spots. Bam! And how aggressive they can screw up your drone and smoke them.
Oh yeah, one good
exactly.
crash that cost you.
It's hard.
That's a good battery.
I live in an area with the dirt and sand around here has a high iron content. Yeah, so I get all kinds of shit
That's
in my
good
motors.
for the motors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon Beans.
First thing I do is hit him with the air when I get home. And
Man, good to see you, Steve.
Beansy.
That destroys your motor.
There's Hypnos. Hope you get your subscribes, bro. Hypnos is in the chat.
yeah, maybe the.
You know, hook them up.
Yeah, we're gonna be down here for a few months. I don't have much time, but I just want to say what's up.
This is a rad
Yeah,
spot.
well, I almost said something about it.
So how'd you get stuck up
Go ahead.
Yeah, this place we found, Austin Inspired found it. Like, it's like right on the border of Ohio and Kentucky. It was pretty cool, but the place just sold this plant to the city of Cincinnati, so like we probably won't be able to fly there anymore. I don't know.
Right.
They're going to build something.
I love that bridge, man.
Get it while you can. That's awesome.
So
That's the way
good.
it is.
Yeah. That bridge was kind of scary because, like, I didn't realize, like, we thought it was just a train bridge, but, like, there's two of them, and, like, the other one was, like, a car bridge. And, like, I popped up over to, like, a split S and saw a car, and I was like, it scared me, so, like, I kind of stayed away from it.
Right.
Oh, nice gap there going through that tunnel.
Yeah, this place was cool.
Fuck yeah.
That
This
is really
was
good.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys watch football, but like right there's the Cincinnati Bengals stadium, and we were parked right by the right by their practice stadium.
Cool.
It was pretty cool.
Very awesome. Brandon
Oh, there's a-
Baked
yeah.
Bean said
Yeah,
he's
that
got
was
a
just.
bubble. What did he say? He's got a drone that he put 7 antennas on?
7 and 10.
What?
Okay, I can see 2 for DJI and 2 for diversity. What are the other 3?
Wow. Oh, he says
Does he have like
RID.
2 FPV cameras on it?
I guess technically a GPS is an
RID?
antenna.
What?
A remote ID is an antenna. A GPS is an antenna, so that's 2 more.
Dano's the greatest.
But still, that's a lot more. What's the
Guys,
third
go
one?
sub to Dano. He's,
Dual
lifesaver.
band.
He saved us all.
That's awesome.
So
You always gotta
dual
go
band.
around
What
with these
about-
poles, man. You need these poles in real life. Flying FPV at these kind of spots.
And Dano. He's the most prepared person I've ever flown with.
Fuck yeah.
He's got something to save you no matter what.
Yeah. You gotta be that way, though. Especially when you fly
I do
those
want to
kind of
invest in one of those
positions.
poles.
Yeah, that was my first time meeting Red.
Oh, cool.
And he never flown with anybody, so he met us. And then his first pack, he got stuck. He was probably like hating it because he'd never met any of us.
Oh, shit.
And he's like, I'm stuck up there.
That's the way she goes. Denzel, I sent you on Discord the playlist for tonight. Although I couldn't do it any other way.
Oh, did you?
But no
Did
worries.
you?
Here's some old school. I went to a throwback about 6 years ago. This is kind of fun. Little indoor whooping around. The Blade and Duck tricks.
Yeah, I'm sitting right over there where I'm crashing right now.
Uh-huh.
I'm sitting right there.
Right.
That's so fun.
Yeah, this is my inductrix.
It's good times. This
It's a
is
lot of
how I
duct in
started
here.
too, was a little tiny whoop and shit. I still kind of love tiny whoops. It's once in a while, it's really fun.
Are
Yeah,
there any
like,
modern
it was really
drones that
fun
have
doing
motors in view?
This is all brushed, that's why.
That's a
and
lot.
it's 0 degree. I mean,
Yeah, I'm just saying you never see that anymore, right? The motor in view.
fucking awesome. I love it.
That's your
Yeah,
son
it was
there?
cool.
I
I
said
did
this
this-
5 years ago. He's going to college now, right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's a grown man now.
Fuck yeah.
I think that was my youngest son.
Very cool. Be 2 seconds.
Yeah, I flew like this for like my first 3 or 4 months. It was so fun.
Are your kids into it too? Do they want to fly?
My oldest son flew for a while, and then he got out of it. And then my second youngest son, or my second oldest son, he got into it for a while, and then he's about to be a teenager, so he's like, he's too cool to do it. So they're not really
How can you
into
be
it
too
now.
cool to do FPV? Come on, man.
He got to where he would only want to go flying like really cool spots. Like if it wasn't like a bando or something really cool, he'd be like, I don't want to go. And now he's like, I don't know. He hasn't flown with me since last year. I think this was my first YouTube video. I think was right here.
Oh yeah, the blade scimitar.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was my 3-inch. I couldn't remember what the name of it was.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. The DJI Orbit.
Yeah, the Avata. Or not the Avata, the Neo. That thing's pretty cool. I've played with it a few times.
It'd be fun to play with, I think. Yeah.
Uh,
If I was more like
that's
excited
the
and
first time I got-
energetic about doing videos, you know what I mean? I was like, I don't need to do videos of me, and I don't do anything exciting, so.
That Neo was pretty fun. This is like, I think this from about a month ago. Like that was like the second or third time I used it. But I was playing around with it. Like it does like the, I think it's called, I forget what that orbit was called. Like it's called, I can't remember now. Like rocket or something like that.
Oh, it goes away from you like a corkscrew, kind of. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Can you control that with your phone, right? Do you have a controller for it, or it's just phone, or what? How's the name?
You can use a controller, or you can use your phone, or like you don't even have to have your phone. Like it actually has the buttons like on the front of it, and like you can push what you want it to do. And then like if you stick your hand out, like it'll come land right on it. So it's pretty fun. It's definitely
They're
cool.
pretty
Like
cheap too, aren't they? They're not.
Yeah, the next
I
one's
got
not
mine on
expensive.
DJI. I got mine on DJI refurbished for like, I think it was $160, and then I got like the 2-year warranty for like 20 or something. It was like $200 with a 2-year warranty.
Oh, interesting.
That's worth it.
Maybe that's worth a look.
Yeah, it's definitely fun to mess around with. It doesn't hang. I mean, I flew it when it was kind of windy, like probably 15-mile-an-hour winds, and it struggled, but
Yeah.
it's still fun.
They're stupid light, aren't they, too?
Yeah, it's like,
Like, there's well under
I
250,
think.
right?
This is not. the
Oh
new
yeah, I
one.
think it's like I think it's 159, I think, or 169 or something. It's under 200. I know that.
Wow.
Lambo thinks this is the Neo flying here. No,
Oh, yeah.
he wishes.
If you're wondering about the Polymaker giveaway, there's a link in chat there for
There you go.
the Discord.
That's also a link to the
Get in on
Discord,
it.
so you can jump in and sign up for WLRC, the World Long Range Challenge Series. That's happening right now. You still have 7 days to enter. Kill it. No, you have how many days? Yeah, 6 days. 7 days. I can't even think anymore.
I know. I'm horrible at paying attention to the chat. Yeah, Lambo, this is definitely the Neo here. It rips.
Yeah.
It just
So,
with a push of a
somebody
button,
did
you know, he's not
freestyle
even
with
doing
Neo.
this.
You can freestyle, but not like this.
Can you imagine one day?
Somebody
can you
did
imagine an AI?
freestyle one.
Somebody's gonna do an AI flying a 5-inch one of these days, a hardcore 5-inch freestyle. See what the AI can do with it.
What kind of
That'll
video
be-
system are you
that'll be-
rocking? Or do you rock different systems, or do you have a preferred system?
I have the DJI Integras, and I have the Vista. Like I have 1 or 2 Vistas left, and then I have a couple O3s.
Nice.
I like the Vistas better, really. Like the O3s are a little bit better, I think, as far as the image quality, but Like Vistas just don't break,
That's what I've
They
heard.
don't.
and I feel like I break an antenna every time I fly the O3 too. It sucks.
No,
Because
that's
then they're like, I've been getting the cheap ones though, but they're like still like $10. So it sucks to break a $10 antenna every time you go fly. It seems like I do.
sounds
I
like
feel,
you need to sign
guilty
up
when I
some of the
think about-
giveaways, and True RC is doing some product giveaways fairly soon for the series.
Yeah, for
True
sure.
RC
I always feel
antennas
guilty
don't break.
thinking about upgrading to do 04 because my Vistas, I like my Vistas. I still got it on a couple of quads and I still use them.
Yeah.
But if I go to the 04, then I got to get new goggles, which the Vistas aren't going to work with. And, you know, what are you going to say? I feel bad. I would feel guilty for disposing of them, you know, just
No,
ripping them out and forgetting about them.
no, don't do that, because remember what
I know.
Dave said, Fly High FPV was saying in the chat on our other Facebook chat, that the V2 are way better goggles overall because they have
Oh,
the
yeah.
best latency and blah blah blah. And more
Yeah, I love the V2s.
Yeah,
They're-
don't get rid of those goggles.
I have no complaints. I'm just saying if I wanted to get into 04, I got to get new goggles because the
That's a sick
V2s
shirt,
don't work
by
with
the way.
it. And then what do you do? Yeah, who's on that shirt?
I don't know who that is.
I think that's Sky High. He works with Fly Tribe. I think that's who that is.
Okay.
I flew with him
Yeah.
once, and he was riding a one wheel, and I think that's who that is. I'm not sure though.
Fuck yeah. Very cool.
You'd have to ask Fly Tribe.
This is the one I wanted to get to today because this is really cool. We got to hang out with our good friend here, Props Off, as well, and
Oh, yeah.
very neat.
Yeah.
This is something I've been dying to do.
What's up, everybody? Yeah, what's up, everybody? I'm here to GM
I
race.
think
what's
it's
up,
at the end of
everybody?
February every year they have it.
Hey, look at this guy.
But tickets go. Look at we're matching.
There you go.
Fuck yeah. This would
I
be
actually
cool
got a
thing.
couple
Jealous you guys
other
getting the
interviews.
fire.
All right, yeah, you agree with me. What do you think? Somebody
Gotta
comes
check
forward
out
to
his
try?
Got
channel.
a couple interviews from a couple other people. I need to get it out.
Fuck yeah. Check out his channel, guys. I know you already subscribed, but check out this video. Even if you already subscribed, check it out. And all of his content that he has. It's very enjoyable. And now, so this is analog, so this isn't that long ago. So you also fly analog too.
I think this is a whoop.
Oh yeah, this was this year. This was this March. Like, I think it was this was March 1st, I think.
Yeah. So you fly analog as
Feb-
well?
February
What do you have for
29th.
those? Do you have like a module on your DJ?
Just for a whoop. No, I have the HDOs.
Oh right, I see him now in the video.
Yeah. It's like the only time I've flown analog ever. Like any more is when I fly whoops.
Yeah.
I think it's fun to switch back to analog for stuff like this, but like I don't think I'd want to do it like freestyling.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I like flying analog for, like you said, is whoops and long range. I like trusty
Yeah.
video quality.
I would love to fly long range like you. That's freaking awesome, man.
Oh, it's so
Like
much
I don't have
fun.
anywhere cool to do that.
You got to travel far for, like, I go for about a 2.5 hour, sometimes 3 hour drive to get to where I go to fly, though. So it's a bit of a distance.
Yeah.
It's not like it's my backyard. I wish I could. I think the closest mountain's like.
I mean, they're like
20K.
where I live.
I can fly a wing from my
Like
backyard.
I think the closest. I would have like Tennessee's probably my closest mountains, but I don't know. Like I went to Colorado a couple like 3 or 4 years ago, and I tried to fly there, and I couldn't find a good spot to like pull off, and I didn't know where to go.
No, totally.
All right, guys, we have String Bean here.
String
He's done
Bean.
a lot to help with the race. What's your
String
favorite part
Bean.
so far?
Fuck yeah.
So far, I love the fact that you can
Dude, look at that.
He
Dude,
helped set up.
get a lot of
You
speed.
guys are so lucky you get
It's
these
been a lot
huge
of
like
fun watching
screens on there too as
And I
well.
think
Like that's
also
so rad.
My favorite part is just seeing
Fuck. I'm jelly.
Yeah.
I'm jelly. All right. moving on a little bit. This is a submission from our friend. Who's this one? Ben FPV.
Ben. Link is incoming.
Welcome in, Technique.
Sure.
Growing Survival.
Hey,
Okay.
Technique's here.
What's your favorite simulator that you play online? Do you play any simulators that you kind of got into? Yeah.
I do sometimes. I like Uncrash, but I like Velocitron. They have the warp race, the track for the museum race every year.
Oh yeah.
So I usually do Velocitron in the winter to get ready for that race.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I suck at racing.
Hey, you did pretty good, man. You did pretty good.
It's fun. Like
I keep
I
thinking.
try not to take it too seriously. I just want to have fun.
That's all it is. Yeah.
Uh,
100%. What were you
I
saying,
keep thinking
Dan?
I should get Uncrashed. I think I should get Uncrashed. I have a beast of a computer that I could easily run it.
Yeah, you should.
You know what I mean? But I have Velocidrone, but I've just never
Velocidrone's
invested in it. You know?
graphics is very subpar to anything.
Oh
Uncrash
yeah, I know. I get it. I
and
know.
Logic are one of the top two that have the best visuals and
Yeah.
controllability.
For graphics, Velocidrone blows. Technically, you know,
Yeah.
in this day and age.
It's very basic, but
But,
that's
yeah.
not what it's meant for. It's meant for the physics better than most.
Yeah,
Now
that's what I
the
mean.
games have gotten better too. Technique
Yeah.
rips FPV logic like he's in real world. I'm like, what the fuck? Let's go.
What? What do you mean? FPV Logic? Is that
Yeah.
another one?
Yeah, that's another one.
I haven't even heard of
Logic
that
is
one.
another one. Yeah, it's a really good one. Check it out on Steam. Yeah.
Huh, I don't have
I've
Steam.
never heard of that one either. I don't think.
Huh.
Yeah, there's so many. I was gonna do a video a while back of all the different flight simulators. It was when I was working and shit. I just totally lost steam on it. I was just like, oh man, yeah, I'll do another
Yeah.
video. I don't know. I also try not
My
to be
problem
the
is
guy
I work-
who does review videos and stuff. I much don't want to. I just don't.
I
feel
work on the
like it.
computer all day,
Yeah, that too.
so it's like I don't really want to play video games at the end of the day. You know, it's like I've been looking at this fucking monitor for 12 hours now.
You can play off your phone, and yeah, I mean, I get you.
Yeah.
But it's so much. You know, like, there's a couple guys that I met recently who's been flying for a year, and like are killing it
Yeah.
because of the simulator.
Oh, for sure. Oh, I know. Oh, I have no excuse. I'd be way better of a pilot if I flew more simulator. But yeah, my drive.
As you get older, you got
I
a
know,
lot
like
less time.
when I do a simulator, it's usually like when it's been like really cold, and I like
Yeah.
really want to fly, but I can't. Then I'll get the simulator.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or when it's time for race season. Like I only race usually in one race, or maybe a couple a year, but usually it's only one. So I usually get warmed up then. What's up, Armin?
What's up, Owen? Thank you for coming in. How did you get into photography? And do you have any favorite photographers? That's a good question.
I end up how I got into photography when I went to that whoop race in February,
Drone
Are
shots. What's up?
end of February and into March. I took some disposable cameras because I thought it would be cool. And then one thing led to another. Then I started looking on eBay for vintage cameras, and then I bought a Canon Canonette, and then that's how I got into photography. Now I'm kind of hooked on that.
Yeah,
And as far as
Photography
favorite
is loud.
photographers, I really don't have to pick one.
Photography is a lot like FPV. Photography, they call it gas. If you've got gas, gear acquisition syndrome,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The collection just keeps growing.
Yeah.
That's right. 100%. Very
Yeah,
cool.
FPVers and photographers alike have gas.
All right. We got a cool
Nice
one
kicking the
here.
can.
Kicking the can. So that's Sunrider FPV. Oh, I'm not even subscribed. What the fuck? Got you, bro. me hit that like button too while you haven't even flown yet. Let me go with it. Let's hit it! Alright, let's go! Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button, all the videos and all the friends content out there. Support each other. This is a cool video. I like the coloring on this. It's a little purplish, sunsetty-ish. Ish. Chasing a drone is always fun. If you could only have one drone and one drone only, which drone would it be?
Ooh. That's the worst question ever. How can you pick just one? That's like asking him which is his favorite kid.
Yeah, exactly.
I like the Vanny Pro's probably my favorite right now. I have two Vanny Pros with 03s in them, then I have a OG Vanny with a Vista in it. I don't know, I like the OG Vanny with the Vista a lot too, but I guess if I had to choose, I would probably go with the Vanny Pro just because it's more modern.
I'm pretty done with all of those frames, but that's pretty much just a 5-inch frame, right? It doesn't have any other sizes.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think it has a 3-inch too.
Shelby Bowles.
Does Vinny build his freestyles for lightness or for chunk?
Lightness.
Is it like a Grinderino or is it like a Glide?
It's a lighter. I can't remember how much it weighs. It's pretty light though. Like I did fly the what's Spot Grinder's frame called?
Grinderino.
Not the Grinderino is a little
Not
one.
the small
The
one.
bigger
Yeah.
one.
I can't think of it
Demibot.
now.
Drawing a blank.
Yeah, Demibot.
Total
Yeah, the
Demibot.
Demibot.
Yeah.
I flew that for a while, and then I ended up switching to the OG Vanny, and it was just so hard to like switch back and forth that I ended up getting another Vanny. It's like the way they fly. They are lighter, and they're pretty tough too. Like usually the thing I'll break the most is an arm, and it's not very often.
Hello.
So do you find yourself tending towards lighter? You like the lightweight, or do you like the beef of a 5-inch?
Yeah, I do like the lighter weight. Like when I first started flying, I thought I liked heavier drones, but then once I went lighter, then I was like, man, this feels better.
Yeah. I did it weird because when I started, I was scared to fly my GoPro on my 5-inch. You know, it's the only GoPro I had, and I didn't really want to bust it, so I didn't fly with it all the time. And I got so used to flying without it that when I started putting it on the regular, I hated it because it was so heavy. And now with the 04, I love it because I don't need the GoPro anymore. I love it light.
Oh yeah. I can't.
What's up, Shelby?
Hey, Shelby. I thought I smelled lube.
I've got a bridge very similar to this. This is a very cool spot.
Oh yeah.
I love under the bridge spots.
Yeah,
I don't know
you
what it
did.
is. It's so
You flew your whoop in there like 3D, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I've flown a bunch of drones in under bridges. We have a lot of under bridge spots here in British Columbia. That's super sick. Whose video is this again? Shit.
This is raw FPV. I'll get you like just a second.
RAH FPV, yeah, RAH raw.
All this is raw.
Yeah, this isn't me. Yeah, this is raw. This is a cool spot. I love it. Graffiti under the bridge, lots of cross sections to do tricks around and over. Chill.
You
as
sure this
fuck.
isn't your bridge? This is just the other side of your bridge or something?
Nope. This is the USA side, yeah.
What's the rules there for borders? You can't fly within a certain distance of the border, can you?
Oh,
My dad was asking me the other day, could you go fly over Niagara Falls? And I'm like,
no.
first off, it's a national park, so I don't think you could fly over it because of that.
Right.
But I think there's a rule for borders, too. You have to be so far away from I think.
When I went to Canada and was in Niagara Falls, we stayed like in a Verbo, and I actually flew my Mini 2, and I had a warning saying that I couldn't go. Like when I got to where I couldn't go, like it gave me a warning. Like I just kind of went up and I didn't get really close to Niagara Falls, but like I took pictures of it at night because it was lit up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it
From
was
a
really,
distance kind of thing.
like, it was giving me warnings if I got too close. So
Right.
and it would only let me fly like it would let me fly like 200 feet up. I think.
Oh, this is raw. I think you were one ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. The link in the chat is for Raw. Sorry, that was Sunrider.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Dude,
Here's the
I've
link for
always
Sunrider.
wanted to fly here. This is New York, I believe, from what I remember being told.
Yeah.
This would be an amazing spot. Danzilla, if I were
Oh,
you,
yeah.
I would definitely take a road trip there. It's across the border,
Yeah.
hop a skip and a jump away. This is
Yeah.
like novice quads and a
Mhm.
bunch of the people in DJI crew film it and fly it. A lot of the FPV guys fly it. Like it's a really dope spot. I think they hold an event here once a year too. I think they had like an event here.
Yeah,
What's it called? Do you know?
Beast of the East was here last year.
There it is. Beast of the East. That's what it is. Sick. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, this is
Oh,
definitely
I'm
a
so
spot.
weirded out right now. This
that?
is Raw. The other one was Twig Flow. Never mind. I really fucked up the links. I put the wrong link for everybody in the chat.
Subscribe to them all. Watch out for ice.
So I think this is Raw. This is Raw Freestyle Sunday. Doesn't say where he is.
Yeah, you remember the name of this Nappy? This place? They have a name for it, right?
It's Smags. Are you still watching? Smags is name. I think this is called Pilgrim or
Yeah, I think it's Pilgrim. Yeah, I think that sounds right. Very cool. This place is legendary too. Like
Yeah, this
from
place-
my past, I think this place has been around to fly for like almost 10 years. Like it's literally been like this the whole time. And like I've seen it more overgrown, and this looks like they've cleaned it up more.
yeah, like I think like they were like got permission to be there.
Fuck
Like
yeah.
it wasn't where they just had it. Like they were like allowed to be there, so
Right.
they might have cleaned it up then.
Yeah. In the beginning, it was like a real bando. Now it's almost like a cleaned up bando. Gonna put a Tim Hortons
Yeah,
or
those are always
Starbucks or something there.
I apologize for my links. It doesn't matter what video I click on, it takes me to Nappy's page. There's something going on with my browser.
That's
So I
awesome.
click on Raw's video, but I could go to like Nappy's video. It's really weird.
Huh.
Everything, all the
Dang,
all the
Ross
links are
killing it
weird.
right there.
That's sick. Yeah, that is sick. That is sick. Yeah. Okay. Bro, let's go to town. Holy.
Oh, I love those big arches, man.
Yeah, that place is amazing for that because you have so much more room. You can get real dialed with that kind of movements. You take that to a smaller situation with a smaller drone, it's so much easier too. Your stick control is already memorized.
It's such a big thing you learn about as you're going on, right? Like, you know, as much as you want to fly your 5-inch at all these places that you see, like maybe they're not big enough. You know what I mean? Like, my 3.5 is so good at you know, smaller places. And
Right.
fly the right tool for the job, kind of thing.
Killing it, Rob. We'll have
'Cause
to
it's
have
so-
you on
it's
the
hard to
stream
find those-
soon. We're gonna set up a little
Just-
Discord thing in the future about like picking the next community spotlight pilot. So check that out on the Discord in the future. Probably set that up tomorrow
Ooh.
or something like that. And it'll be like you can vote yourself or you can vote your friend in. So and we're gonna have some prizes and shit too. We're gonna work on some stuff a little bit more for the community to give back as well. So. Nappy will be sending you a t-shirt and a sticker pack as well, probably in about a couple weeks from now.
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, this is Faceplant FPV.
This is sick. Making use of your area. Holy.
Yeah.
Nice rewind. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
This reminds me of a Bob Noxious area mixed with off-grid everything. Our friend Off-Grid Everything lives in basically the island, but he's surrounded by like cars and everything like that in the bush. Or this is like Bob Noxious style as well. It's kind of like the same but different.
I saw there's some palm trees there.
Yeah. Must be Florida then.
It's off grid with palm trees.
Yeah, it's Florida. That's super nice.
I got to fly with Bob one time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he just happened to be passing through and he hit me up. He's like, hey, we'll be passing through kind of close to you. You want to fly? And I'm like, hell yeah. And he broke everything. Like, I felt bad. He came and like, everything was broken when he left.
Oh. Damn.
But it was cool. It was cool to meet him.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's super.
Yeah, I'd
rad.
like to
I
meet
think I
Bob one
remember
day.
that video. He posted that, right? I think I might have seen that.
I'm pretty. Yeah, I know. I posted a video of it. I think he did too.
Mm-hmm.
He came in and I forget. He tried to Matty this thing and it crashed. He crashed it and it. I think he broke like 2 drones in like the matter of like 2 hours or something. Not even that long. I don't remember.
Here's a whole different type of flying. This is kind of neat stuff here. This guy's captured. He's got a few videos recently, flying
Oh, it's
through
a
this
yoga.
kind of stuff, yoga, and yeah, it's really neat. The tight perspectives he gets in some of his videos. He's really getting in there with different types of drones. So yeah, check out this guy's channel.
That's
He's
crazy.
really killing it. He's really killing it.
I like how he did the low pass over there while everybody was doing this ready to the gods.
Yeah. If you watch a couple of his other videos, you'll be surprised. He does some gaps, literally some gaps. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of event that is.
Fit
An
yoga.
exercise event?
Yoga.
Must be.
Yeah, it's yoga.
It's pretty
Says
hilarious.
yoga.
Fit. Yeah.
Athletic Pride Yoga Drone Highlights. At the Ratty Shell. I don't know where that is. Looks like Florida.
I can't believe people do this. This is insane. Lambo drives Zambo. Congratulations, you are the winner on the Discord giveaway
Oh,
for the
Lambo.
Filmmaker School of Filming.
Congratulations, Lambo.
Hell yeah, brother.
You bastard.
I'll be sending you that code a
Bastard.
little bit after the stream tonight. Congratulations. Spend that filament wisely. Or whatever you want to do.
Ooh, how is the how are the filament prices in the States?
Lambo's done outdoor yoga
Right, because
before.
Polymakers.
Nope, Polymaker is actually made in USA.
Well, I was reading a thing on only like 20% of their stuff is made in the USA.
No, a lot more than that.
They haven't got that factory up and running fully yet.
Yeah, they have.
That's what they were saying.
Yeah, they have. You got old news then. It's been up and running for quite a while. Yeah, it's been up and running for quite a while. You either read it from Facebook or old news.
No, I thought it was recently. I thought it was in a thing about the tariffs and stuff. I don't remember now.
No, not Polymaker.
Weird. Yeah.
Yeah,
saw
Polymaker
somewhere.
has like literally an entire warehouse of employees and stuff that they've been hiring over the past few months. Yeah, it's been going great for them.
Let me checking my filament now.
What's that?
You guys have me checking my film now to see how much I have. I forgot. I haven't bought any in a while. It's probably crazy.
Well,
I think I got a full box up there though.
every week we give away a roll of film or a discount code for filming. I think, what did you get? 2 rolls last time out of 1 code? So, pretty good.
Oh, free rolls, Lambo. Get on that. Free rolls. Fresh
You
pots.
never use the pass winning code? That's hilarious.
You dingleberry. Lambo.
If you would have told me, I would have gifted it to somebody else for you, or you could have gave it to somebody else.
I would have used it for me.
Everybody would have used it for me. Yeah, it's got to keep it dry. Yeah.
But get both of them, Lambo.
Say again?
I told Lambo to use both codes if he's got 2 of them.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
for
actually,
sure. Get on
might
that.
not, I don't know how long it takes for it to expire.
I'll get you, Vanessa. Vessel.
So, yeah, check it. I mean, you might be able. I don't know if you'll be able to use 2 codes in one order. But if you use, like, if you order one filament on one code and then the other film on the other, you might still. I don't know how long it takes for it to expire. Vessel RX. Will somebody drop the
I got
Discord,
him.
please? Yeah, welcome in, bro. Haven't seen you here before.
I just did.
Welcome in. I hope your
Indeed.
RX is crossfire. You don't want to see you fail safe in the middle of the chat. Just kidding.
ELRS, you mean?
No, I mean crossfire.
No, you mean ELRS.
No, still pretty old school. I bought another crossfire receiver the other day. It was fucking awesome. Joe Photo Leo, what's up, brother?
You're a madman.
Dude, it only cost me $20.
What's up, Joe?
I got $20
Dang, that's
crossfire.
cheap.
I have the. I've told you this story before, but I have the dumbest reason ever for switching from Crossfire to ELRS. Well, maybe not the dumbest, but just like the weirdest, most random. It's because of the length of the antennas, man. I kept chopping up my Crossfires because they were like just wide enough for the tips to get to the motor, to the props. I was like, oh, look at those little ELRS ones. They're like that big. Perfect. I think I still have my first ELRS antenna that I ever used.
Yeah,
still
so you
working.
went from 900 to 2.4. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a difference.
Yeah, but seriously, like I went through like in one summer, I must have went through like 10 freaking
Fucking awesome
Crossfire
video.
antennas.
King Cleek, always check out his channel, guys. Ripper.
Oh yeah, he's a funny guy.
Lots of great content. This is something I've always checked out.
Oh, this is cool. That's
Welcome
a
into the
lot of prop
Discord.
noise though.
If you want to lurk around, submit your videos. We'll play them
This is-
next week. Next week is all about
This
community
is-
videos. So we're going to just be in Danzello sitting back and watching a lot of your content that you've submitted on Discord, as well as some of the ones that I'm going to be picking out. And we're going to talk a little bit about some of the awesome videos that submitted for the World Long Range Challenge. But we're not going to play them until the May 6th stream. But next week will be when I open up the April challenges to the public for everyone to vote on, with little emoji cons or whatever you want to use. The more emotes that the video has, the more than that will win your first place. I was gonna make it a separate like emoticon that you can like put on there, but I figure just flood it as much as you want, and we'll pick out the top 5 to be celebrated on May 6th, where we'll also introduce the next challenge for May. We haven't decided yet, but we'll decide that day. So this is a cool bando. This is long range bando. This is dope.
Yeah.
Also, guys, make sure you go leave a super chat. That way they can get to their goal for HD0 monitor. What are you guys at? You're only at like 50, right? Or 48 or something?
Getting there.
Yeah, let me add yours to it real quick.
Oh yeah, isn't that on the screen? Oh, it is there, yeah. Woohoo, 4436. That's a nice round number. Uh-oh. Speaking of long range.
Yeah, so you guys go
turtle mode.
Go leave a
Long
super
range.
chat.
Yeah, if you like what we're doing, also got a merch store. But yeah, we're also working up our little goal here. You can do Patreon or you can do Super Chats. $46, 36 cents. We also have PayPal, of course. This is a really dope video. If you guys haven't checked out Faboise yet over in France, there's a lot of awesome wing videos. And also, his videos are all produced with his own music soundtracks that he does. He's fucking
Oh,
he's a
really?
wild man.
That's cool.
Like, all of his songs, all of his videos is his. Like, I much admire
That's
his
cool.
content. It's really good. It's good shit. Like, here we go. Bam! Let's go!
God damn, I wish I had a bridge like that near me, eh?
Right?
Like, holy shit.
Yeah. We watched this on Shelby Bowles on Sunday. This is an amazing video. Love it. Joe Fodolio, good to see you, bro.
Oh, man.
I can't wait to fly wings like this. It just drives me nuts. Chasing each other, too. It's so rad. My dream.
Yeah, he's right on his ass too.
My dream is to do long range flying with Falcon Rad, where we can chase each other on the mountains. We've chased each other around
Nice.
in the area in like a park and stuff, but we've never pushed it long range because getting the elevation and everything right, it's a little bit different. But maybe eventually when I start doing HD0 or actually an 04 unit in the future, maybe chasing will be easier because you can see each other better. But flying analog, chasing each other is pretty tough, long range.
Yep. I'm sure you're used
Maybe if
to
I
it, but
could-
for me, like flying,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Nappy.
No, you first, man. Guess first.
It's weird. Like if I can't hear my drone like flying, it just seems so weird. Like you're probably used to it since you fly long range, but like I feel like I'm not in touch with it.
I'm just so used to it, so I'm just like so comfortable with it that it doesn't even bother me until the video system starts to slowly deteriorate, which my long range has been for flying it for 2 years. It's kind of starting to lose its quality as good as it was in the beginning. But yeah, I feel you. But I'm also pushing out like 2 watts when I fly long range, so it's the system's getting pretty hot. Shout out to
It's starting to
AKK.
get cooked, eh?
Yeah, AKK makes some really amazing video transmitters for analog, of course.
Well,
This
maybe
is-
when I come out this summer, I'll chase you with my O3 up the mountain.
yeah, hell yeah, of course, dude. This is a just kind of the same bridge but a
crazy.
different view. I should have done this first, maybe. This is nice.
What kind of bridge is it? It's got trees and stuff. Oh, that's crazy.
I think it used to be a canal for boats,
Oh, okay.
Really?
for the longboats. You know, they got those
That's-
in England.
Really? Are you sure?
Imagine.
Yeah,
What's
they
the
still
video
have them
say?
in England. You can still go longboating. It's something actually I really want to do at some point in my life. I want to do like a vacation where you go and
Those
rent
have
one of
like
those
little
boats for a month.
fences on the side. There's
And
no
just-
way it could be a canal.
Two. Well, they do have them. It's what it looked like. Maybe it was just a train. It says it's a viaduct, so
Oh yeah, it is a
That usually
viaduct.
means
Yeah, it's
water.
water, yeah. That's a trip.
That's crazy. Look, somebody's been up there with. There's graffiti up there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
yeah. You could probably walk across it like a trail or something.
I'm not seeing any wheat plants. That's unfortunate. It'd be a perfect place for them. Viaduct for transport. Wow. Interesting.
That's one thing I'm always doing.
That's
I'm always like
cool.
looking at Google Maps and Google Flights and like imagining cool places to go and go fly in. I was looking at the at Tenerife in the Canary Islands the other day. Oh man, so cool! Like volcanic mountains leading right down into the ocean. Like, woof, it'd be so sweet to
That
go
would be
there.
awful.
Oh, it's only a short
To
little
fly.
like span right there from there to there. It's not even that big.
It's not huge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow. That's what she said, but I mean, it sticks out.
It sticks out.
Look
At least
at-
it sticks out.
There's a van coming down the road.
That's very cool. What a neat shot.
Yeah, that's out in the
Wait to
middle
see
of
it.
nowhere too. It looks like.
Yeah. The perspectives you can
Oh,
get
when you're in
with a
England, no,
downward-facing
you're not
camera.
far from much. Yeah. I'd like to do some of that with my 7-inch. Mount some other cameras to it for some cool angles.
Mm. I've done a downward-facing camera before, but all long range you don't get that downward-facing properly. What's up, Rick Radio? You can see how now lost flying
Rick
around
Radio.
in the Jetsons.
Yeah.
Very fucking cool. I applaud it.
Yeah, that was really cool.
John Parsons.
That was a good edit.
This is gonna suck.
Every time there's a fucking video from the Dolomites in Italy, I'm like, you fucking bastards.
Yeah.
This place is like a flying dream, man.
Heaven on earth. Yeah.
It is. It's drone heaven.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, buckle up your seats. This one's gonna be sick. Who is this again? Regit? Regit?
Regit, yes. Link incoming as soon as I finish rolling.
Oh man. This like there's a road going up it. Like we don't have that.
It's just, yeah, the Dolomites, man. If you get a chance to go to fly your drone, don't pass it up, I don't think. Link is in the chat.
That's really cool.
But it's worth it.
That's nuts. There's definitely nothing like that around me anywhere close.
Yeah.
You just have to go for a drive.
I was always thinking it'd be fun to do. I don't know, us FPVers aren't a very financially stable sort for the most part, but it'd be cool to do like a meetup or an event like down in the Caribbean or something. Find a cheap flight to like Cuba or
Cuba.
you know. The Americans can't go to Cuba, can they?
Well, of course they can.
Something else, you know. Go somewhere else just for a 4-day trip to sun and fun and drone, and you know.
I hear Puerto Rico is
That would be
really
cool.
nice and cheap.
Yeah, kind of close to the States though.
If I'm going anywhere on vacation, I'm going somewhere with mountains.
Yeah, I want to go somewhere with coconuts.
Hawaii? Let's go. Those match.
Anywhere.
You know
Palm
how
trees, coconuts,
expensive it is for you to go
sandy
to Hawaii?
beaches.
When I lived in Ontario
yeah.
on the East Coast, it's way more expensive to fly to Hawaii than
Oh
it
yeah,
is
it's
for me
twice
on
as
the
far
West
for
Coast.
me as it is for you.
Yeah.
you
But
could you could see Hawaii, can't you, from your back door?
You can come spend a week here. We'll fly some long range on our mountains. Then we'll go to Hawaii. We'll
Yeah.
spend a week there. Then we'll go to the Swiss Alps.
Nice.
That shouldn't cost that much.
Nah.
Yeah.
Just show a little bit of leg.
Yeah.
That's a good question for you, Nappy. All the places in this beautiful world that we have to fly, where would you want to go?
Yeah. What's
To
up
go-
first on your list?
I've always wanted to go to. I don't know about flying, but I guess it'd be cool to fly there too. I've always wanted to go to Alaska.
Yeah, it would be good to fly there. Lots of mountains.
Yeah.
The weather there is crazy though. Like it's like what is it like 30 days of day and 30 days of night and shit or whatever they do. It's or
Oh yeah, if
six
you get
months
far
a
enough
day
up there.
or 6 days a month. I can't remember what it is. Yeah, they go through some weird cycles of daylight.
It'd be cool to
Like
see
part
some
of the year they have
fjords,
like 2 hours of daylight.
Yeah, Switzerland would be amazing, Joe Polio, for sure. And they have the best chocolate.
Look at this. Yeah. Look at this,
My
man.
son's actually,
You could just like
my
set up
son's
there
going
in
to
the valley
Switzerland
somewhere and
Saturday.
fly all those peaks all around you all day.
All day. What were you saying, Nappy?
My son's going to Switzerland Thursday or Friday or something like that.
What?
He's gonna go there. He's
Tell
gonna
him
go
to
there
bring
for a
us
week.
What's he doing there? Just travel?
Rubik's Cube competitions.
Oh, why you're saying that? Rubik's
Wow.
Cube competition. Wow.
That's pretty
Yeah, he
freaking
goes
cool, man.
he goes everywhere for him, and that's his for he has a friend, an online friend that lives in Switzerland, so he's going to go talk to her and hang out, and, like, going to stay with her, but he's going to competitions too.
That's amazing.
Very cool.
I didn't know there
What's
was
his
Rubik's Cube
record?
competitions.
Oh yeah, they're nuts.
Yeah, they're worldwide. We're the world championship for Rubik's Cubes is actually in Seattle this summer, and we're going out there this summer because he qualified for the world championship, like in
Oh wow.
in Cube is what it's called. What he's good at.
Crazy.
Tell him congratulations, and
Yeah.
he's a giant nerd, but
That's
the best
amazing.
kind.
Man.
The best kind.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
So this is a crappy video.
Yeah,
that
that's
no
pretty
one's gonna
wild,
Really like this is Falcon Rad's newest video. It's all
I love the
right.
way you really sold it. You really sold it.
All right. It's all right. He knows I love him.
Yeah,
But this is an awesome video he put together when he was out flying with a couple of his friends at the same spot that I did the whole video series called Choose Your Own Adventure, where he kind of discovered the whole mountainside. So check this out. This is an amazing flight. I'm not going to play the whole thing. We'll skim through a little bit of it, but this is amazing, amazing rip. And he did it with like the smallest amount of battery power that he usually does for this distance of what he's doing.
5,600 milliamp hours. I have 3 pairs of these
Yeah,
batteries.
if you're not subscribed
I've
to
already
Falcon
flown
Rad, do
2
it.
sets of
He's
them,
a
so
really
this is the
smart
last
guy.
one.
He makes good videos.
I accidentally left one set of them on the discharger for too long and damaged the battery chemistry. I get a few hundred milliamp hours less from that one set of batteries. I always fly this lesser
dang,
set
you
for
forgot
my
his
first flight,
DVR. That
but
could have
today
been
I made a
bad.
mistake and unknowingly
Oh,
ended up
dude.
using it for my last flight this time.
I swear, I forget to turn on my camera like half the time I use it.
Part of
Like
having
easily
3
half the
sets
time.
of the same batteries is so that I can do progressively
I like
longer and longer flights.
the voice
based
control
off
on my
of how many
GoPro, because I can just be
milliamp
like,
hours I have left at the end of
GoPro,
the
start
previous flight.
recording, you know? Sorry, I hope I didn't
Well, I'm
mess up
sure you
anybody's
can figure
GoPro.
out how using my worst set of batteries last isn't going to
We've
go
done,
well when
we've
I'm
both
doing
done flights
progressively
where we
longer and
forgot to
longer
put our
flights.
GoPro on. It's just like, all right, time's out or whatever the battery dies.
That's
Oh, shit.
especially painful when you're looking at a beautiful 20-minute long-range flight
Yeah.
at the perfect time of
That's happened to
golden hour, you know, because by the time you come back, golden hour is over. You're not going to get another shot at it.
There's been multiple times where Falcon Rad's taken off and gotten a little far away, and he's like, shit, I forgot to put my antennas on the drone.
This section of the stream runs almost straight down the mountainside.
I
providing
don't know
good
how
line
he's
of
not
sight
burnt
so
out
I can get in really
VTXs doing
close.
that.
It's because he's
It's
flying through
crazy
the
that little
spray of these
waterfalls.
waterfalls.
Right.
Yeah, this place looks like Jurassic Park, eh?
That's crazy. Like long range is like a different rush. I've never flown anything like long range.
Yeah, it's a
But,
butt
like
pucker.
just going far away is a rush.
It's a butt pucker
Through
for
here, I
sure.
need to keep a little more elevation to maintain
Yeah.
line of sight. You can see in the DVR that the trees are starting
But
to interfere
we're gonna
with the
skip
video.
through a quick little bit. We've got some really epic views of it. Like this, yeah, this goes on for about 20 minutes. I think.
Top of the mountain.
10 minutes, okay, 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long video. It was like 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah. But yeah, this is one of my
Right time.
favorite parts too, as well. Like he gets really deep in here as well. Like he's so focused on what he can see because he's been flying this area so much, and like gets in deep in these ice caverns like it's a joke. I'm just like, God damn. He's inside it right now.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's so crazy.
And it says low battery, low battery, low battery the whole time. I'm just like, dude, you should have been landing by now. But this is what happens
I
when
didn't
you
even
like,
notice
know
that.
your shit. Yeah, this is what happens when you know your shit and you know the distance
gotta
you can get.
Trust that VTX.
He's like
What's
almost
the
at the
farthest
bottom.
he's crashed?
Done an orbit around the science tower thing at the top yet.
Oh, this is
I think
Florida.
I have just enough battery left. Let's find out.
Downtown Tampa.
Beautiful sunny Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mount Tampa.
that's crazy.
Downtown Tampa. Tampa. I'm from Tampa.
No, this is uptown.
Getting that
Jeez.
close is nuts.
Look at this. Look how low it's there. I was like, ooh, and it loses video signal.
Like he's on the he's on the
What
other
is
side
that?
of the mountain there, is he not?
Kind of, not really.
Below my orbit,
It's-
but I don't have enough.
Let's
He's
see,
flying
what is
into the
that
sun
thing
to
on
get
top
up
of
it.
there?
That is a weather tower.
Calibration for the milliamp hour count on this drone. is
We have
a little
weather
low.
towers all along that
I know I
mountainside.
can use up
It
to
monitors
45
the weather.
hours safely.
No, it monitors you.
Do people have to go up there ever and mess with it?
Could be.
Yeah, not people
Probably.
get up there very well unless you have a helicopter. This terrain is pretty much on.
So I was saying, you have to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
So if he
pretty much-
goes down right there, he's done. Like,
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he's done.
100%. There ain't no getting back. Actually, I shouldn't say that because there's a guy in our community out here named Saturn FPV who's going to put out a video, I hope very soon, about him crashing up on the snow and then recovering it by angle mode and throttling up and luckily getting out of it. And he was in the snow for,
No,
I think he said like 10 minutes because he was like, didn't think he would ever get out, but he had video. He still could see in our link, and he just like gave it, and it fucking came back to him. So we'll as soon as that video
Wow.
comes out, we'll definitely put that out there. But Saturn FPV, if you're watching, please post that video
Yeah.
soon. He said he's gonna work on it. But
I'm
he's
telling you,
not
man.
ready to work on it right now.
I don't know who here has crashed in snow, but it is not easy to get out of snow.
No, it's almost
I don't think
impossible.
I don't think I've done it yet. I don't think I've successfully like turtle mode and gotten out of snow yet. Like whether it's like 3 inches deep or 3 feet deep, it doesn't really make a difference because it just like the props move it, but the snow stays there. You know what I mean? The props don't really clear the snow,
Right.
and you can't get the torque on it. You can't get them to wind up really fast, and you'll just dig yourself into the snow more too, and it's just a nightmare.
Exactly. Yeah. Totally.
I
can't
crashed
wait.
into a
It's like
snowbank
when you're-
once and had to pick it out.
There you go.
Yeah, it's like when your
Puts it
car
in.
gets stuck in the snow, right? When your car gets stuck in the snow, you're sitting there spinning your tires. You're not actually doing anything. You're just digging yourself deeper into it, you know?
Right.
It's the same with the quad.
Anytime I've flown a drone, even if it's conformal coated, it burns out the ESC if you try to do that shit.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
how he did it. I wasn't there when it happened, but I've seen the video. But I was like, dude, you have to post this. Like, I have no idea how that made it back. But,
Well,
yeah,
that's
so
a
check
question
out-
that maybe ask all the smart people around here. On my 5-inch, I noticed some weird behavior. The last few times I've been out, when I went to I turtle mode successfully, but then I disarm, right? Turn it off of turtle mode, go back into regular old acro mode, and then I can't take off. One of the motors won't spin anymore. Is that my ESC going?
Probably.
I can't take off after turtle mode. Like if I go pick it up and unplug it, plug it back in, everything's fine again. But after turtle mode, I cannot take off because one motor doesn't spin up.
That's
One
super
motor
weird.
just.
No,
What
so
do you
the
see?
drone just. So I get over and the drone just goes flops over because he can't take off. It's really weird. I think it's the ESC. That's the only thing I can think of.
what is it running?
This baby.
DSC is it?
It's a Mamba, probably the 45 or 55 amp. I can't even remember what it is
Yeah,
right
but is
now.
it BL Holly 32 or is it S or is it?
Yeah, it's running
AM32?
BL it's 32 and everything, so I can't upgrade it.
You can. You have
So-
to do a bunch of bootloader and bullshit to get to AM32, but you
Yeah.
can do it.
Yeah. I might just get a new ESC.
No, seriously. There's like a couple things that Almac can help you with, and there's literally on the AM32 window thing, like you do with Betaflight. There's like information on what you can do to make it work from BL32. So don't throw it out. Don't waste your money. It's good.
No, it's just a weird thing. I was like, I was like, turtle mode, I'll be fine. And I was like, can't take off. Got to go get it anyways.
But yeah, for that issue, that seems super strange. I've never heard of that working fine in any turtle mode, and then after you rearm it, it doesn't work. That's weird.
Yeah.
I have a JH EMCU.
Yep.
I have a JH EMCU ESC, and if I crash real hard, I can turtle mode, but then one motor won't spin sometimes. And then if I unplug it and plug it back in, it's fine.
Wow.
Like
That's
it's happened
exactly
to me
the
a
same
couple times.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to
know
mess with
why.
it because the whole AM32 BL heli not working no more, and I was just like, it flies fine. It's just my 5-inch basher kind of thing, so it's not. I'm not too worried about it.
Have you
not
tried
my
hitting
long
with a
range or
hammer
anything.
by chance? Just kidding. That sucks.
Not yet. I think that's probably what got me into that place in the first place. It's probably I ran into a pile of firewood the other day.
You ran into a pile of hammers.
Pretty hard, yeah.
That's funny.
There was no give. It was an immovable object, and I hit it pretty square.
All right, so I've got only a couple things left here for tonight. While we slowly wrap up, but I'm gonna nail it in the head again once again. Discord. So we're doing the World Long Range Challenge Series. If you guys want to join us, it's free to enter. There's a lot of prizes, way too many prizes for the 5 or 6 people that have entered. So get your name in there, join us. It's gonna be worth it. It's not about getting as far as possible or pushing anything, but like trying to push yourself.
Yep.
And learning distance, learning long range, doing a couple things. It's not going to be anything too crazy, like do 20 kilometers or anything illegal or nothing nuts. It's going to be fun.
It's fun, man.
Be great. Right now, we just have the 1 kilometer challenge, and it can be 1 kilometer from yourself anywhere that you live. As long as you try to get outside of your boundaries of the house / school area that a lot of people do end up flying. I know I do. But it's about getting out, kind of seeing the scenery, kind of feel of long range, right? So it's free to join. Discord link is in the chat. And I'm going to show you guys my submission. And obviously you've already seen pretty much a similar video. From Mr. Falcon Ride, but this is a different spot. This one is the 1 kilometer entry that I just posted today. Yeah, I've already seen it.
Put it this way. At a decent pace walk, 1 kilometer is like a 10-minute walk, so it's not that far. It's really not. People think it's scary, but like I said in the chat, it's only 0.62 of a mile.
And it's open to
So,
not just
you can walk.
FPV, but also camera drones, wings, planes, any type of RC.
Yeah. Hey, if you could throw a basketball 1 kilometer and put a camera on it, we'll take it.
There you go. Let's go.
Or a baseball.
There you go. Danzilla said it there. If the basketball wins next week, then you guys are going to be fine. I know,
I
Dude
guess if you
Perfect.
found the high enough mountain, you could probably.
And contact Dude
If
Perfect.
you
Those
stood up
guys
on the mountain.
YouTube are amazing. Those guys do all kinds of crazy shit. I should contact them and just be like,
I was
"Hey,
just
we got a
thinking about that.
challenge for you." That'd be
I was just
cool.
thinking about that Mount Thor up on Baffin Island here in Canada. It's got the highest vertical the highest vertical drop in the world of a mountain. It's 2 kilometers straight down the side of this mountain. I want to dive it so bad. I want to dive it, man. Can you
That would
imagine?
be so
Oh,
fun.
dude. It's like $1,800 just to get there, I think, kind of plane. And then you gotta like take snowmobiles and dog sleds.
Oh, you can't drive there.
Oh, there's roads. I think you can, but yeah, it's not an easy place to get to
You
for
gotta
sure.
get a 4x4 vehicle.
Yeah.
You gotta get a license.
So it costs you a pretty penny to rent all that shit, but yeah.
Right, Denzel.
Well, it's also a national park.
Yeah,
It's a national park, but I figure because it's in the Arctic Circle, there's probably not that many rangers around. I could probably get away with it.
And you just call it a different name.
Yeah, they probably would.
But yeah, look it up, everybody. Google Mount 4 and look at this behemoth of a rock. It's just 2 kilometers vertical face.
Yeah, that's a very cool spot. So yeah, anyway, this is the 1 kilometer entry, 3-minute video. We're gonna skip through it. This is a cool new system that people have been putting out recently, and it's called the digital. It's not digital, sorry. It's the Edge Smart Drive T3 that Mr. Giz here is showing off in his little video here of the HD system. I think it's really neat. It very much looks exactly like a BGI unit, but the crazy part is it's not digital. It's kind of like an open IPC type style system. And the other part is that it comes with a ground station. So the ground station plugs into your headset with an HDMI cable, and you can actually like watch the video feed through Wi-Fi or even Ethernet, which is kind of weird. And it's kind of different. It's built-in battery as well on the ground station, so it's not really something you want to put on your goggles. But again, if you guys haven't checked out this air unit, Giz has a really good video description about it. Go ahead.
So is this a competitor for 03 or is this something else?
No, it's really it's kind of a competitor to Open IPC. That's really all it is. It's the best analog you can get out of like I don't think it's 4K, but I think it's like a really good close to 4K type.
So it's more of so they don't have goggles yet, but they have the VTX. I see.
Yeah, it's a camera VTX and then the ground station as a package deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goggles will be
It's
next,
cool
probably.
that people start to do stuff like this, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that is
Interesting.
really cool is that it has a I can't remember where it is. There's an actual memory card that goes into the side of the thing. So you have
There
a
you go.
memory
You
card
can just record.
on board, which is really nice. But the problem is that it doesn't record DVR, and the only way to record DVR is to set up another type of monitor with like an HDMI
record the output
one, to record the output from it. But you have to do it plugged in, and it's kind of a workaround hassle type annoyance that he explains in his video.
Is that Ed Sheeran?
That's his FPV. That's hilarious.
Sorry, Giz.
Yeah, so he goes through a really cool video here and shows off the video feed. He records the DVR off his, of a smart screen instead, so it gets a little bit less quality as it could have been, but yeah. He says he gets like no problems in video quality changing or like freezing, which is really dope when he's flying at the park. He does some low light testing as well.
So this is analog?
Which is really dope. It's HD analog, so it's like 4K analog.
Interesting.
In this video somewhere, he does this kind of, here it is. He does this setting where he goes and does like multiple levels through his house. Where the fuck did I just see that?
Oh, to
he,
get the
goes
exposure
down different
differences?
levels, yeah. No, not the exposure, because it doesn't change exposure. He checks to see when the video drops out, so it doesn't even like static out. It doesn't freeze frames. It just loses connection. It literally just stops feeding, which is crazy because.
But that's not necessarily good.
No, not really. You would like some.
You want some warning.
But he's also saying that if you watch the megabits per second on the top right, that's your warning.
Yeah.
So you got to watch the numbers. Just kind of unfortunate, but I mean.
Get it. Yeah. It's cool though, man. It's neat that like Nappy was saying, it's neat that people are doing this shit like this and pushing the limits, trying to.
And it's very affordable too. I think you can get this whole package for like $200. Like there's nothing bad, and that's where his video lost as he's going down the stairs. It's pretty crazy.
So is he the guy is he the guy doing this, or is like somebody else doing it? He's just talking about it?
No, Edge Smart Drive is from China, and it's a product that Falcon Rad and a couple other people have been requested to review. Yeah, it's something fairly new.
How many watts?
All the watts. Just kidding. I have no idea.
All the watts. Wow.
The thing is their thing isn't really very descriptive. Their manual is very short. There's plugins for like servos and all this other shit. There's just not a lot of real information about the product, so it's weird. Yeah.
AliExpress special.
Yeah. It's weird. That's what I was wondering too. I only found out it because Falcon Rad was asking me about it. Because they contacted him and said, hey, you guys want to check this out or whatever. Anyway, yeah, I thought it would be pretty interesting.
Is he going to give it a go?
I hope he does.
Is he going to give it a go?
Yeah, I think he got it yesterday, so. Yeah.
That's cool.
All right.
Lambo.
Next video
Lucky
that we
son of a
wanted to
bitch.
talk about real quick, this is the last one here, is about Twitch tuning. Tuning your drone and shit like that is a little bit easier right now. And our friend UAV Tech, Mark Spatz, did a video about it. Does Twitch tuning work? He kind of explains it. I think it's a really cool video, and let me share it real quick.
Tuning. I got a guy for that.
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't want to play a lot of it because I'll probably get copyright strike.
That's a great shot of Spat. That's a great shot. Just leave it there.
Yeah, stoned in the tree.
Took too much.
But yeah, he talks about how like the wobbles and doing like these you can do setups on your sticks and on your radio to actually move it that way. Where did I see that? Fucking yeah, so you set up all these kind of different curves in the radio to get it to do the Twitch commands that he has in here. A little script that you can do.
Oh.
And then
So the radio commands a little scripted movement, and then you can measure it with black box.
So you hit the switch,
Interesting.
and it just does the automatic. All it needs to do, and then those are the basic little twitches that it needs for the inputs. So you can.
That's interesting because it's repeatable.
Yeah.
I always wonder that because like whenever Brandon Beans has got me working on it, I go out and fly and I try to do the exact same thing every time, but it's never exact. You know what I mean? Halfway through, I'm like, oh, what was I supposed to do next? Oh yeah, flip.
So he's doing one way in acro, he's doing the other way in angle mode, and he's kind of getting different feels of it. Just trying different things.
More aggressive.
Interesting.
But if you just leave it in rate mode or acro mode, you don't have to deal with that added complication.
Yeah, just leave it in rate mode.
And then what I would recommend is just doing some classic flips and
But those are
rolls
the basic maneuvers you want to do
with
as
this.
well.
And
the flips and
Yeah, that's all I do when I go out there. I do a flip, a roll.
you don't
I
program
do
yaw
a punch.
to just do some yaw moves twitches
And then I try to do some smooth flat flying, and then I land.
to adjust and evaluate that part of the tune as
Once
well.
around the garage.
Now with that out of the way, look
a
pretty
flip
good.
over
That
the
is a
garage.
tune quad, of course. So let's see what that could actually be the
You
restart.
see
of the
all the
script.
lines that move
Nevertheless,
and
that's what you
jiggle
get.
around. Just kind
can
of what
see
you
here,
want to dampen it
yeah.
and
And
shit.
the set point is
Basically,
what
just
the
kind of
quad is
giving you
trying
a
to
little
go
bit
to,
of
and then
log
a
review.
little bit of-
I'm not
technically
going to
it's a
go
little bit
too
overshoot,
deep
but really-
into it because I don't know a lot
So,
about it. I know the
although
basics. But he's just
our
basically trying to get rid of
As soon as you,
and shit. So.
we're pretty much perfect.
as soon as you show a graph, I'm done. You
Yeah,
lost
you
me.
can get into it, man.
You lost me at the graph.
And a lot of times all this
No, it's interesting to
information
look
is
at,
laid
but,
out
yeah.
for you too. This is all in your black box, so they
Yeah.
can actually see everything you've got set up and all the rate profiles, bid settings, and everything. So
Right.
a lot of this stuff is very helpful for people to help you out to tune your drone, make it fly even much
very
better.
smart.
Than maybe even you think it might fly better, but maybe we can make it even better for you. So who knows? I mean, sometimes a drone can feel good, but the camera is the predictable thing that's going to really show
Yeah.
up, especially if you have a loose mount. But
That's what she said.
Right? Did you catch that one right there? So the first bunch, there were none. But you can see it if you're really, really looking. Right there,
Bloop,
that little
bloop,
bob.
bloop. You can hear it.
Wall.
So to me,
Bloop, bloop,
when I use the just
bloop.
looking at, doing it line of sight, no black box or anything like that, you have to look really close. Like you have to really be paying attention to see it. It is a slight little shudder for any of that overshoot that we're seeing. You can hear it if you're really listening
A
closely.
lot of people
to it, 'cause
rely
you
on
hear
the
that
sound
boom,
more too, right?
at the
'Cause
end,
it's-
if it's more dramatic.
you can pick up those
typically.
bobbles
Yeah.
better.
It is hard
audibly.
to hear, and it is hard to see. It's one of those things like you.
But yeah, it's-
basically like,
that's the
I
thing, they're
think
so
I see
small, some of 'em.
overshoot. Maybe I'll adjust something, and then you end up adjusting something. You're like, well, did I see any overshoot? I'm not sure, because then there's variability in your stick inputs. That's where I just say,
Yeah.
just use black box, man. You don't have to like think. You can see it. It's recorded right there. It definitely overshoot, or it definitely did not overshoot. There's not like I think, I don't know, blah 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 blah. It's I know. You can see it. It's done. So the bottom line is,
bottom line, we'll let the bottom line be shown out to you guys. But yeah, that's a lot of great information in there. Quick little recap of it. I found it very informative. I've watched it I think twice. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, Mark Spatz is a very smart guy. He's been doing UAV techs for quite a long time. There's only a few of those guys out there who are doing that type of content and are that knowledgeable. So I definitely suggest supporting him. I know he has Patreon as well. That being said, Nappy, my friend, thank you very much for being here and hanging out with us tonight, discussing drones and showing off your content. Hopefully we got you some more people onto your channel. I know you do a lot for the hobby as well. You have your live streams. Let us know when your live stream is again.
Yeah.
It's usually every other Wednesday. I'm having tomorrow. I'll have Austin Inspire on. He just finished second in the Fly Tribe contest, so he's going to come on. We're going to talk about that, and that's usually either 9 or 10 Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow it's going to be 10 Eastern Standard Time.
Cool.
So that's usually every other Wednesday. I try to keep them every other Wednesday.
Awesome. Very cool.
Also, folks, if you're not subscribed to Nappy, do so. The chat is in the link.
You fools. No, it's kidding. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
I really
Foolish.
appreciate you guys having me on. It's cool to come on and chill.
Hell yeah. Welcome to the Canadian side of things. I'm glad you
Hey,
enjoyed
dude,
your time.
you make us cool, man. You make us cool.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you all, everyone, for being here. It's a little bit shorter, but yeah, thank you all for being here.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are awesome. Keep supporting, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday.
See you guys. Thanks for watching.
Videos. Fuck yeah.
I love you all.
Peace.
Peace. Give
Peace.
hugs. Give and get hugs.
Yeah. I don't know if the stream.
Oh.